Well, hi folks. Okay, before you all get excited, yeah, you can see the lake behind me. No, Stye's not fishing today. I'm out here at Horseshoe Lake. I've been out here for about 2 hours. Just wandering around the lake shore. Here comes the wind. We'll let that wind blow through. There, the wind settled down a little bit. I'm having issues with the wind today. It's in gusts. So hopefully it won't mess up the audio too bad. So what's Stye doing out here? He's just soaking it in. Just soaking it in. It's a beautiful day. Right now it's 74 degrees. Here comes another gust of wind. I'm going to order a lapel mic for doing these kind of videos. That wind. There, the wind's letting up again. I can tell when it's too much for recording when my microphone, you know, I got a microphone with a cover on it. When it starts wobbling, yeah, the wind's blowing a little too hard to record audio. But hey, I'm just outside today. I spent the whole day doing things for other people. Run all morning. Finally at about noon, I was able to break away. It was supposed to rain and thunderstorm all day today. Now they pushed that forecast into tonight, this evening, and all night. And it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm all day tomorrow. And like I said, it's in the mid-70s. It's beautiful out here. Beautiful, beautiful weather. So Stye's just out here listening to all the birds. Oh my gosh, it's just bird song constantly. And like I said, I've been here for 2 hours, and I just strolled around most of the lake shore and back. There's no trails. You just walk where you can walk. It's beautiful. I'm going to do a little cut and show you some of the downed trees on the way in here. Just a minute or two of it. Well, I'm just going to squeeze this in a video that I'm doing today, just hanging out in the woods. Now this is the road to Horseshoe Lake. I'm just, like I said, I'm plugging this in somewhere in the video, but you can see down here there's a tree across the road. There's another one. Now that tree down there is number 15. This is number 16. I've been counting them as I'm coming in. Okay, I've only come in about 8 miles down this old forest road, and 16 trees in 8 miles. That's averaging 2 trees a mile. And if you look at these, I mean, that one's broke off in the top. I've got 2 that are broke off right here. And if you look down this way, you can probably see there's a bunch more right there. There's one broke off right there. And there's a bunch down there. There's a couple broke off there. Now these are all going that direction. But down here, they're going that way. So it's across both sides of the road, all the way in here. Trees, you don't know which way they're going to be crossing either. Now to drive actually over the tops of them to get past. I'll tell you what, and the fact that they're all broke off, and it's only the pines, so they must have had some heavy winds in here or something. But I don't recall any heavy storms since I was out here last. So this is just a mystery, and I'm sure I'm going to see tons more like this blowdowns all the way in. But I just wanted to point that out. But there's trees down all over the road coming in. There had to have been these microbursts of wind because the trees are laying in all different directions, but they're all broke off. And I see here we had a big tree break at a crotch, and that tree's got to be 18 inches around where it broke off, and it's hanging right over where you park. There's only enough room to park 3 vehicles here. I've only been here with another vehicle here once. Well, I pulled in today and I pulled up to, they got these beams, pulled up to that beam, and I saw that big tree's busted off about 10-12 feet up, and it's just laying almost flat and hanging right over where the hood of your vehicle would be. So no, I'm parked right in the middle of the road. I ain't parking in their parking spot. And I didn't bring a chainsaw with, otherwise I'd knock that thing down so somebody doesn't get hurt by it. In fact, I would have bucked up a bunch of those trees along the road. But not today. I'm done. I'm done doing for others today. I'm out here doing for myself. I wish I would have thrown the fishing gear in the truck, but I had other things today that everybody else had me doing. So when I got the chance to escape, I did. Here's that wind again. There, the wind's letting up again. Like I said, it's gusts. They'll last for 2-3 minutes, and then lo and behold, they're gone. There's a spot on the lake here that used to have a really nice fire pit over here across the little bay in here. I did my Sty's Backwoods Biscuit Baker video over there, and there's a new fire pit here, and it looks so much like the one that was over there. Well, I found out today it is. It had to have taken 4 guys to haul that thing. It's all cast iron, and it's big. It's 3.5 feet, 4 feet across. But they hauled that thing from way over there all the way through the woods and up here, put it here. I kind of wish they would have left it back there and just left this as a regular picnic area. And they used to have a little stone fire pit here. Just use that little stone fire pit. But oh no, I think they hauled it over here so they can kind of party in this spot. But yeah, so that's what Sty's doing today. I'm soaking it in. I'm just soaking it in while I have the chance. I'm still not seeing any heavy clouds. I'm kind of hoping that before I'm done today, oh, there goes that microphone. Wind's blowing. That before the end of the day, that those thunderstorms do kind of roll in, because if they roll in just before sunset, then I'm going to tool myself up to Lake Superior, which isn't far from here, not too far, and park somewhere along the beach and hopefully film some thunderstorms crossing the lake, the big lake, Lake Superior. I think that'd be awesome. But that's a possibility, not a probability. So I'm going to leave that at that here, and I'm going to see you guys over at Sunken Camp Lake, because I'm going to jump in my truck, and now that I've been here for a couple hours, and I'm going to go spend the rest of the afternoon up at Sunken Camp Lake. I think I'm going to heat myself up a cup of coffee, make a cup of coffee. I got the little camp stove with, so yeah, whip up a cup of coffee. And if I get hungry towards evening, maybe have myself a Mountain House meal. I always got a bunch in the truck. I didn't think about eating today, and I should have. So, but I'll see you up at Sunken Camp Lake. So let's head up there. This is the parking area I was talking about. Just a couple of spots here that you can park. And then on the other side of the Styrite there's a spot over here you can park. But yeah, you can see this is that big old tree broke off right at the trunk there, and it's hanging right out over this parking spot. In fact, if you nose up to that, you're going to have that tree right over the hood of your vehicle. So yeah, I wish I would have brought a chainsaw. I would have knocked that down at least. Oh well, we're heading off to Sunken Camp Lake. Maybe it won't be so windy there. Hey, well folks, I'm over here at Sunken Camp Lake. I pulled a camp chair out of the truck, set it up here on the lake's edge, taking in the sun, watching all the dragonflies out here. Boy, there's a ton of them today. I've got a robin right over here, and she's just digging away through the leaves, scrounging for worms and the like. She was right next to me here a moment ago. She doesn't care that I'm here. She doesn't care that I'm talking. Enjoying a smoke. I'm getting away from those mini cigars. I've been smoking them dang things during the live streams. That's coming to an end. That's coming to an end. I can go all dang day. I get a live stream started, next thing you know, I'm lighting one up. As you notice, I'm not saying much. Okay, about an hour and a half ago, I was over at Horseshoe Lake. Did an intro to this video. And I had spent a couple hours there. So I skedaddled over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. It's going on close to 4 o'clock. Supposed to have thunderstorms. Don't look like it. A beautiful day. That's the rule. If you plan on going fishing, if you plan on going hiking, if you plan on camping, it's going to rain and storm on you. I had no plans today because everybody else had plans for me. Started right away this morning. By 7 o'clock, I already had somebody that had something for me to do for them. Then there was somebody else. Then there was a third person that needed something. Then I, like a dummy, stopped into my old work and They said, "Oh, Sty, it's good to see you. We got so many questions since you left. This hasn't worked out. That hasn't worked out. Can you give us some pointers?" So I ended up spending almost an hour with them. I got out of there. I grabbed myself a Mountain Dew. Diet, but it's Mountain Dew. They didn't have any Diet Coke. They didn't have any Diet Pepsi. But they did have Diet Dew, so that'll do. I grabbed this, got in my truck, didn't have any other plans, and I thought, well, just head home. I drove right past my apartment building, kept driving, and guess what? This is where I ended up. I hope this video doesn't go too long, but I need to tell you folks, today, like I said, I've been here for a little over an hour. Just beautiful. I haven't had a single vehicle go through at all, which is pretty common. Especially this time of year. Folks don't come out this way. The roads are too rugged. They don't want to come out here. Sty's good with that. Sty loves it. So I'm sitting here, and like I said at Horseshoe Lake, I'm just soaking it in. And I want to encourage everybody, if you get a chance to do something like this, do it. Just get out there and do it. I'm sitting here, I'm looking across the lake, and I do believe I see some shaga in a tree way over there. Hopefully that'll be there next fall. But I'll tell you what, coming here on a day like today, when there were no plans because of the weather was supposed to be terrible, and everybody else had plans for me, and then me taking the chance and just heading out of town, a day like this is a day of gold. I didn't have fishing gear in the truck. Because I knew I couldn't get a chance to go fishing. So, being that I knew I wouldn't be able to get out fishing because of the weather and because of everybody else taking my time, I didn't have any gear in the truck. All I've got is my regular day hiking gear. Well, in my day hiking gear, of course, I've got everything I need for a day or two out, or 3 or 4. So I decided as I got out here, and as soon as I lost cell service so nobody can, well, excuse me, bother me, I decided, yeah, I'm going to sit here and soak this in. It's beautiful weather. It's in the low 70s, low to mid 70s. 74 I think is where it peaked, and now it's cooling off a little. It's about 70. Beautiful. Skies are beautiful, bright blue with big fluffy clouds. Those will probably turn into storm clouds before the day is done, but for now it's just absolutely beautiful. I got red-winged blackbirds all around this little lake, just singing away. I love red-winged blackbirds. I love them. Their song is just awesome. But I only had one disappointment this afternoon. When I got here, I should have done video of it, but nobody wants to see that anyway. I picked up 17 beer and pop cans, a half a dozen paper plates and plastic silverware, and other loose garbage. And I'm sitting here and I can see I see a plastic bottle, probably a water bottle or something like that, sitting in the woods there. And another paper plate right up there. Now, who in the world came here? They obviously didn't have a fire, unless they brought a barbecue with them. But they came out here, had themselves a picnic, and left all their trash. They didn't pick up any of it. They just treated this as a garbage dump. So I went up to the truck and grabbed a garbage bag and spent the first 10-15 minutes picking up all the garbage. I'll grab these other 2 pieces and anything else I find before I head out, but why? I don't get it. You know, this is pretty comfy. I haven't sat in a camp chair for quite a while. Grab this old camp chair out of my truck, flop it up, and come out here and plop right at the shoreline of this beautiful little lake. Most people would say it's a pond, because it only covers about 2 acres, if that. 1.5 acres, 2 acres. Beautiful though. Absolutely beautiful. So that's what Stye's doing today. I'm going to spend the rest of the day just hanging out here. I'm going to wander around a little bit in the woods. Got to keep my eyes peeled for shrooms. And then, when the sun starts to set, I'm either going to get a nice sunset to video a little bit, or some thunderstorms. I'm not jumping up and grabbing the camera, but got a bald eagle flying right there, right across the little lake here. There he goes. And there he is, gone. He might come back. So there you go, folks. I realize it's not much of a video, but I just want to let you know what Stye's doing today on a day that everybody else figured Stye should do what they want. Stye managed to sneak out and do what he wanted. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Hey, love all you guys. Get in the outdoors. Soak it in. Just get out and soak it in. Oh, yeah. It's like pure energy. Yeah. There's no words for it. So until the next video, guys, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, you can punch my ugly mug. And I'll have some videos on the side of my old stuff you can catch up on. Make sure to hit the thumbs up for me and share it out. And I'll see you in the next live stream, or I'll see you in the next video. And you all have a very, very, very nice day, and hopefully it's outdoors. Bye-bye.